In this video, we're going to take a look at the basics of ordering manual movements for your targets. So first things first, if you want to order any sort of manual movement, simply select the item that you're interested in moving. You can either press the F3 key and then go ahead and click where you'd like to set your movement, or if you prefer, you can right-click on the unit, click on Plot Course, and then do the exact same item as well. The final option you can do is take your click on the unit, go to the top of the screen, click Unit Orders, and then click on Plot Course. All those items work well. Once you've gone ahead and pressed that F3 key or gone to the plot unit, keep in mind that any existing course, for example, if I had an existing course going up here, is going to be immediately overwritten. So for example, if I have my little plan, I press F3, it is instantly deleted in my existing course. So basically to order movement, you simply do this, select the movement mode you like, and then left-click to designate where you'd like that particular unit to move. Note that when I've just left-clicked once, I still have this little arrow vector basically kind of hanging off the end of my piece here. If I click somewhere else, that's going to create another waypoint for that particular unit. Let's say I'm going to come all the way over here, and then I'm going to come all the way back to where we started. When I'm done my movement, I simply double-click, and now my entire course has been generated. The technique for using ground units is going to be the exact same as it's going to be for naval units as well. Simply click on my unit, I can select F3 to move, and then I can go ahead and plot the course exactly like I would like to. Air units are unique in that they're able to travel on any surface, or over any surface, I should be more specific, and we can go ahead and do the exact same maneuver as well. Keep in mind, now when we click on a unit, you can see its existing course. Now, once you've selected a unit's path, you have a lot of control as far as selecting exactly how fast you want that object to be moving along, as well as what altitude. In the case of our helicopter here, we can now come over to the unit, select, let's say, medium altitude, and we'll say cruise speed. We can come to our ship here, we'll say we'll do creep speed, and then for a ground unit, we'll simply leave it alone because this is going to be moving at its own selected speed. Now, the nice thing about this system is each one of these little boxes is a unique waypoint. So for example, if I wanted to get rid of one, I can simply click on it and then press on the delete key. The other thing I have the ability to do is to left click and drag one of these waypoints, which gives us the ability to actually put it wherever we want. For example, maybe we want to go right in the middle of this ridge line. Another nice option with movement controls is if I left click, hold down the control key and drag, we create a new waypoint after the existing waypoint from where we just were a moment ago. Go ahead and do that again. Left click, control, and drag. And now I have the ability, like I said, to go ahead, and I'm not holding the delete key, I'll drag that away and go ahead and create a new path just like that. Keep in mind now, if I wanted to go ahead and extend this path, I can also click on the last point in that path, hold down the control, click. Now if I let go of control, it'll actually give me the ability to go ahead and build another one from that point as well. Now notice, if I select a waypoint and press the F3 key again, I also have the ability to start building a new course from that existing waypoint. In this case, I've sent this crew on an absolutely insane little, fool's errand kind of a thing here, but it works pretty well. Note that if you have units that are going to be grouped together, it can change what happens depending on what you do. For example, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple copies of this particular unit here. I'll go ahead and cancel out that particular unit. I'll grab all of them at once and order them all to move right there. Now what's going to happen is each one of those units is now going to go towards that direct position, just like we have there. Now note, if I take a ship and I take my little helicopter together and order them to go here, it's going to achieve the exact same effect on account of the fact that one's a ship and one's a helicopter, they both can occupy the same spot. But if I were to order them to both to go onto land, you'll notice the ship deletes its last course and the helicopter has no difficulty traveling towards it. Keep in mind, some units are going to be moving as groups as opposed to moving as individuals. For example, if I were to group these ones real quickly, order them to go ahead and move, they will now form up into a formation and then proceed towards the movement option that you selected.